Good morning, my ravens. We got a lot of snow yesterday. Like a lot. The snow plows are everywhere, getting rid of the... There you go. You hear one right now. But you know what's interesting? I'm gonna say... Hold on, sorry. Let's start with what we're grateful for. I am going to say that I am grateful for a new piece of information that I got yesterday. And this is why, guys, this is so important. It's so important to have people around you that teach you new things, that open up your eyes, that sometimes challenge the way that you think. So yesterday my sister and I were talking about the weather, and I was saying, you know what? I'm actually quite surprised in myself this year. Do you guys remember last year sometime? I think it was last year sometime when I was like, I'm gonna really try not to complain about the weather. I can't remember when I said that. I think it was last year. And I was like, I'm gonna really try not to complain about the winter. Because like everyone knows, I don't like the cold. I like it nice and sunny. I get cold very easily. I'm always cold. But I was really gonna try not to complain about the weather. Because this is just part of life. It's part of God's plan, part of God's will. And honestly, I don't want to be that whiny person that just complains about the weather when this is just part of the plan, right? And I read a quote somewhere. I think the reason I started thinking about myself complaining is I read it in one of my executives' office. They had a little like plaque that it was like a cute little poem, and it was something about like the sun makes this grow, the snow makes this rain makes this. It was something like that, and it was really it kind of the idea stuck with me, but not the words, clearly. And the idea was basically saying, listen, all the seasons are necessary, all the different types of weather are necessary, so just be happy with it and don't let that ruin your day. And yesterday my sister and I were talking about that, and she was like, actually you're right, this winter I didn't hear you complain at all, actually. So that was really cool to get that positive feedback and sort of reflect on a goal that I had and a goal that it seems like I achieved. But not only that, on top of that, my sister, who has her degree in environmental studies and English, she told me that, if we all just look at the seasons and the weather, and if we just shift our mentality, then we'll all complain less about the weather, and we'll just kind of accept it as something that happens. She said apparently the weather, when it gets cold, it's good for the fox because hold on, let me see if I can remember what she said. I know I'm going to be off, so don't quote me, guys, but I know it was something about the fox, and when it gets cold, they shed their fur and they get a new layer, and if they don't shed, that will cause a lot of like skin problems. So they need this weather for that to occur, and that's why seasons are important. And then we have the rain, where it's for plants, and then we have the sun for plants as well, but sun also for the animals to come out of their hibernation and all of that. So the world has a plan, we just got to stop complaining about it. Weather-wise, I'm talking weather-wise and season-wise right now, because we all know those people that wake up grumpy and are grumpy because it's like, oh, it's so much snow outside, oh, it's so hot outside. I don't want to be around people like that, and I don't want to be that person. So this is me being grateful for the knowledge that my sister gave, and being grateful for or I guess giving myself a pat on the back for achieving my goal of not complaining about the weather. I think the most I said was, it's cold. So that's one thing. Number two is I didn't do my review about Until Dawn. So that's going to be coming in the next couple of days. Third thing, don't forget everyone, it is Stay In with Raven. We are finishing off season 2 of The Sinner. It's over, like 2 episodes and then we're done. The next Stay In with Raven will be starting in, March is this weekend, so it'll be starting next Thursday, and we are going to be watching Lock and Key, which I'm so excited about. Okay, that's the third thing. Fourth thing I wanted to say is I talked to my brother about the David Goggins book that we're reading, Can't Hurt Me. And I was like, did you do the chapter 1 challenge? And he said, yeah, I actually wrote it all out. So I was like, the difficulty I'm facing is that I write my list and then a few days later I add more to the list, and I don't want that to hold up my progress from completing the book. Oh, he's like, and then he said, don't worry, you can always add more to the list, but you can move forward. And he said this book is supposed to be one of those books that you are able to read again and again. So your list might like always change once you conquer those things or you're dealing with those things. It's sort of supposed to be like a cycle. You're always supposed to be improving yourself, seeing what's holding you back, evaluate, destroy, move forward. So I was like, perfect. So the point that I wanted to make is I will be reading chapter 2 in the coming few days. So if you have not already done your list and you would like to join in and do your list, please go ahead and do it in the next couple of days, because I will be moving on to chapter 2. All right. That's it. I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. We are almost there. We are almost there at the end of the week, and then it's the weekend, guys. I'm so excited. It's been an okay week. I can't complain. It's been a better week this week than last week. And I'm super late for work, so I should go. So God willing, I'll see you all tonight. I might stream before Stay In with Raven. I don't know, but stay tuned to my Discord and I'll let you guys know. And God willing, I'll see you tonight, okay? Have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful day. Stay scrumptious, and Raven out.